Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Zane and this is Monument. We've got some big news in the space of Rivian. Rivian has raised the price of all of its electric R1T pickup truck by 17% and the R1S SUV by about 20% as the newly public automaker tries to adjust to inflation pressures, increases in the cost of raw materials and parts, as well as a prolonged chip shortage. The price change, which was updated on the company's website on Tuesday afternoon, is part of Rivian's broader plans to introduce a new dual-motor version of the truck and SUV in 2024, according to the company. That new propulsion system will include motors designed and manufactured by Rivian, a reflection of RJ's scoring goal to vertically integrate the company. Customers were also informed via email this Tuesday after the change. So this is quite significant, and I've seen a lot of people talking about this, and a lot of people don't seem to be quite happy with this decision. Some people have already placed orders on these vehicles and now they're being told that the prices change. So understandably, not everyone is for this idea. So let me just give everyone a backstory to the pricing of Rivian vehicles previously, and then we'll go into more details of the new pricing. Rivian's first introduced the R1T and R1S in 2018, as well as all-wheel drive EV equipped with a quad-motor system that pump up the horsepower and torque and help the startup stand out. Until today, the base price of the quad-motor R1T and R1S were $67,500 and $70,000 respectively. The new pricing will push the base price of the R1T to nearly $79,000 and the R1S to nearly $84,000. So that is a significant price increase. Now the problem that we have on our hands here is people who've already placed in orders on these vehicles. I understand their rise in price for various reasons. But there's one Twitter user and YouTuber, Quinn Nelson, who had this to say: "Yikes, Rivian with another swing and miss. They now want over $100,000 for the truck I reserved at $85,000 a few months ago, and Rivian is not honoring locked-in price as Tesla does. Honestly, this is cancellation worthy. An extra $15,000 is insane." That's exactly what Quinn Nelson had to say, and I think he's correct. I think Rivian should be honoring the previous deals to those customers who've placed orders on these vehicles. Because if someone pre-orders a product and then you change the price a few months down the line, well, that's kind of like false advertising. Then more companies could do that and they could just say, well, we're allowed to change the price. But actually, it's kind of false advertisement. And if Rivian isn't careful, if they take this to the extreme, this could end in lawsuits. So Quinn Nelson seems to be quite upset with this decision that Rivian has just made. This literally might kill the stupid company. A fully loaded Lariat F-150 Lightning is less money than the base model of the Rivian R1T. Such a bummer. It's an excellent truck, but it's not $100,000 truck. And you should probably check out his tweet if you want to get more information on his experience. Now the thing to understand about this decision is that Rivian did not publicly say this. They did this in a very sneaky manner. They basically just sent out a casual tweet, as you do, introducing our new dual-motor all-wheel drive configuration and our 260 plus miles standard battery pack available today for pre-orders. And this just brings you to their website with the configuration of the vehicle, but the thing is that they don't specifically tell you that they've risen the base price of their vehicles. There is an Explorer version of the vehicle that currently sits at $67,500. Now if you reduce the battery pack, if you reduce the dual motor all-wheel drive from quad motor all-wheel drive, you'll realize that the price comes out to $67,500. That's for me at least. And I'm in the UK, and I don't even think they ship these cars to the UK yet. But I was under the assumption that these are the base price for the vehicles. So a few Twitter users had this to say: "What's the point of pre-order if you can raise the price anytime? I was on the fence about ordering, but definitely not happening now." Another user said, "What a clone company. Wife's R1S reservation went up to $7,000 in the matter of an email after already being delayed to late 2023. Would rather get her a Tesla Model X." So there's definitely some people who are realizing that their version of their models are being risen in price. But I think the standard version of the Rivian is still at $67,500. But it seems like if you wanted the adventure version, the quad motor version, those prices have all been risen significantly, some 17%, some 20%. Now the price adjustment will affect the majority of customers who pre-ordered or reserved the truck or SUV. Customers who were already in the final steps of completing their transaction with Rivian will be locked into that lower price according to the company. The rest will have to pony up the extra money. That's crazy. Provided a lengthy statement explaining the move, citing inflation, components cost, and supply chain constraints. And I can guarantee you one of the main reasons they've done this is also to account for the huge demand of these vehicles. There is a huge demand, and they realize that if they rise the price, they will still sell a lot of truck for a lot more money. But this should not be affecting customers who already placed pre-orders, who you could get to buy one of your vehicles for the next 10 years. That's actually a significant loss in my opinion. But if Rivian refuses to understand this, then this could be bad for their company. Now, the Chief Growth Officer noted that the price of the R1S and R1T models were established in 2018. Since then, the average transaction price for a new car has risen 37%, citing the data from Edmunds. Like most manufacturers, Rivian is being confronted with inflation pressures, increasing components costs, an unprecedented supply chain shortage, and delayed for parts, including semiconductors chips. The rise in cost and complexity due to these changing circumstances necessitate an increase to the price of the R1T and R1S models were offered today, prices which were originally set in 2018. Now, Rivian said it planned to start production of the dual motor version of the R1T and R1S in 2024. These vehicles, which is being equipped with a propulsion system designed and manufactured by Rivian, will take over the lower base price position previously held by the original quad motor variant. So that's it for my news today for Rivian. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of these price increase? And if you're someone who's been affected by Rivian price increase, leave a comment below and explain what your situation is. I'd love to understand what you're experiencing from your perspective. So thank you for watching this video until the end. I really appreciate that. Subscribe to see more, leave a like and leave a comment, and I will see you in my next video.